Good morning internet and welcome back to the channel. So it is Wednesday morning. It's the 22nd of May and it's 9:30. Look at that, eh? We agree for once. Okay, so quick update on me. I've still got the boot on, as you can see. Look, this very fashionable, beautiful boot of mine. Round the house now, I can manage without the crutches. Should I go for a hike, on the other hand, I have to wear the crutches. But yeah, proof that it is actually getting a bit better. The swelling's going down. There's all sorts of bruising going on now. I'm still having injections. The nurses come every day, give me injections in the leg until the swelling has completely gone down. Just what they do in France, just a precaution. Fantastic healthcare in France, so I mustn't knock it. So yeah, all in all, but they still reckon it's going to be at least another 2 weeks before I can actually, put on a normal pair of trainers or shoes or whatever you want to call them, and gingerly, she said, gingerly walk. Anyway, so I thought to myself, okay, I'll do this just to let everybody know that I'm here, which I'm sure you all do. And you know what? Never mind me for a minute, although, hey ho, but no, never mind me. I'm sure that a lot of us watch Itchy Boots. I'm absolutely certain we do. I do, and I have, and I've said this so many times before, I have huge I have huge respect for that woman, what she does, the way she does it, the passion that she carries. But what a disaster, and I felt so sorry. I mean, I don't know about you, but every series that I watch of hers, every time she's on, you're almost there with her, aren't you? You're riding a bike, and I'm sure, because I do, she's going down these roads and you're looking at it, oh no, watch this, watch that. And I think everybody's sort of, fear for her is, if she ever has an accident, we pray to God it's not going to be a bad one, but if it is, she's stuck out there on her own. And now it seems to have happened. Luckily, yes, it's probably the worst that she's ever had, I would imagine. It sounds like, because we don't know for definite, do we? But it sounds like she's pretty sure she's broke a collarbone, the foot, sprained, maybe broke. She could have pulled ligaments. If she has, Phil, but at the end of the day, it's a situation that nobody wants. And, obviously, because, she's in front of herself to what she puts out. So if she wasn't okay, we wouldn't have seen that video, so thank God she is. But we don't know yet to what sort of degree of injury she's got. And it certainly sounds like, in her own words, that, the African adventure is cut short. I don't know, again, some of the roads that she takes on, you sort of cringe down. I mean, I am not an off-road rider at all. I tense up if I just go on a gravel road, so I just couldn't do what she does, but I admire what she does so much. But, I'm sure that we all wish her a speedy recovery, and that she gets back out there and does what she wants to do. Maybe this could maybe make her think just possibly a little bit that her safety is so important, not to us but to her. I don't know. Anyway, okay, Norah, I hope you get well soon. I really do. Not that you're going to watch my video, but never mind. Right, okay. So, getting back to this little thing. So, jobs pile up, don't they? The weather is, we've had a mixed bag here. Sunny, then showers, we've had thunderstorms, we've had lightning, we've had all sorts thrown at us over the last few days. But, like today, for instance, it's cloudy. I could be on my bike. I should be on my bike, but I'm not. Anyway, so, I mean, like this lot here, this is all a service kit for my car, which I can't do, obviously. And down there, these 2 brand new tyres which have been delivered. Again, I need to get them fitted on my car. Again, I can't do it. You may ask, why is he fitting his own car tyres? It's something I've always done. I've always fitted my own bike tyres. I fit my own car tyres. Simple fact is, here in France, it's slightly different, as in, like, you purchase the tyres. I mean, when I lived in the UK, I don't know if it's changed, it may well have done, but when I lived in the UK, although it was like 18 years ago, 19 years ago nearly now, when you bought a tyre, the price you paid for your tyre included balancing, it included a new valve, and it also included fitting. That doesn't apply in this country. You pay the tyres, you buy the tyres, sorry, which from garages, because they don't have tyre specialists here, you know, like back in the UK we have like National Tyres, or I don't know, there's a few of them, isn't there? But, you know, never mind, the brain's not functioning. But the fitting fee here is stupid. I mean, what they charge you for fitting is stupid. I'm quite capable of I've always fitted my own tyres. What I do is I take the 2 front wheels, or whatever wheels it is, off the car, bring them in here, I change them over, I run them up to a guy who balances in, because unfortunately they don't fit on my little balancing thing that I use for the bike. So I run them up to a guy, he balances it, bring him back, fit him on, that's it. You know, job done. So I've got them to do. Again, you know, another job that's I can't do at the moment, but still, never mind, such is life. Right, but what I am going to do today is, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, I'd ordered a Garmin, a new Garmin satnav for the bike, and it's arrived. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to shut this down here and move you into my little man cave officey thing, you know, where all the little bits and pieces goes on, and we'll have a look in the box. Yeah, now it's not going to be a great thing because I've got to set it all up to my personal use. It's going to have to do a map update. We're not going to sit there while it's updating maps because that can take hours. So we'll just see what it is and what it's like and how much they've changed. So I'm going to catch you all in the office. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are in my little office. So this is it, look, okay, that's what it is. It's the Garmin Zumo 369 LMT-S, and it's the Louis edition, okay. The Louis edition, very important that. Now I got this because don't forget, although this model has been out for a few years now, probably 5 or 6 years, I think they released this one, possibly a little bit longer. But obviously you can still buy them brand new. I paid for this one €318.90, and it comes with like a 3-year guarantee. So yeah, I was quite pleased with the price. Now, like I said, I've always run Zumo, and mine was the 450, I think, and which was one of the first ones out. In fact, this is my old one, yeah, which is this one, yeah. And I got this in 2007 or 2006. My wife bought it for me, and believe you me, this has been a great bit of kit, and it's seen me proud, and it still works really well. The only trouble is that it just hasn't got the storage on it to hold much. I mean, it still works. It as a sat nav, it works, and it works well. And so and I've got 2 cradles with this one, you know, because it used to be fitted on my BMW and on the Transalp, and it's got a car kit with it and everything else. So I'm probably going to sell this because, you know, there's a lot of use left in it really. It's just that I wanted to upgrade, and, you know, as I said, I've had it some years, I've looked after it, it's in perfect condition. So I'm going to sell that. I'm not going to ask a lot for it because it doesn't really owe me anything. Anyway, okay, so let's get down to business, shall we, with this one. And let's see. Now, like I said, I'm not going to set it all up on camera because, you know, it's going to want to do a map update. Now, one of the nicest things, or the nicer things that I like about this, is that this has got Wi-Fi built in, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Obviously, Bluetooth to enable it for you to connect things to it, or it to connect to your headset, or, you know, there's so many different combinations that you can do. So, but also the newer Garmin's, which mine hasn't got, this is Wi-Fi enabled. So I connect this to my phone via Wi-Fi, and then using my phone as a hotspot, I can download the maps, update the maps that way rather than do it through a computer. So yeah, okay. Right, so let's have a look what we've got in here. So, right. Well, obviously we're going to start off with the actual unit itself. And there we go. Yeah. And that's quite nice. Look, that's quite slim. Yeah. There's our contact points, look, for our charging. And then we've got in this one here, there's a little door, I presume, that comes down here, opens up. They're all a bit tight there. There you go. And in there you can fit an SD card. Yeah. Which an SD card that you can do a few things with it. I'll come to that in a sec. And then there's another little port here, and that is so that you can power it up through a USB port for when you want to set it up and everything else. So yeah, okay. I mean, Garmin and waterproof, I've never had a problem. My old Zumo, you know, I've ridden in some absolutely horrendous weather. This is so much lighter though now, you know. Right, okay, so let's just put that there for a minute, shall we? And start taking the stuff out of here. See what we've got in the box. Right, okay, well, that is your handlebar kit. You got your U-clamp, look. You got your ram ball mount, yeah, so that's for the handlebar kit. Personally, I don't like them that much, but you know, there you go, we have it anyway. Then we then we have our little, you know, to connect your two ram mounts. Obviously you're going to have one on the back of the screen and one on there, yeah, okay, so that's that little short bracket. I mean, if you want a longer bracket, they're readily available. In fact, I've got a spare one somewhere, but I'll see how it goes on the bike. Oh, okay. So we have a car charger, yeah, a Garmin proper Garmin car charger. Okay, so, and we've also got in here, I've seen it somewhere, oh, there's the base of it. We have a car, the car mount, look. So yeah, so this comes with the car. I didn't realise that this comes, that you can put this in your car. Not that I will, because I've got a Garmin Nuvi that I use in the car, but still, I mean, you know, always nice to have. Right, that's another part of the mounting kit for the bike. That's the ram mount that goes onto that. This is your wiring harness. Okay, again, you know, pretty self-explanatory. And we have all our little nuts and bolts to fix everything together with, and that bit is for the car mount. Yeah, so I'm not really too bothered with that. Okay, this is your USB power. if you want to just connect it so while you're sort of setting it up. And then we have this is our bike mount, yeah, nice and small, a lot smaller than the Zumo mount that I've got. I mean, you know, this is, yeah, okay. You run your cable, hang on, let's just get this out of here, shall we? Or maybe not, as the case may be. Hey, hang on a sec. Okay, I mean, that is, you know, that's the way it goes up. It just clips in there first, push down. You bring your cable through here, look, yeah, and then there's a little screw, which is this tape's making sure it doesn't fall out. That holds the harness in there. So when you clip it in there, look, yeah, this way around, yeah, like that. Those two there will line up with that there, and it all goes in there like that, and that locks it onto the bike, yeah. Okay, and then obviously with the holes there, look, that all attaches to your mounting, and there you go, sorted. Right, whatever else have we got in here? And here then we've just basically got all the bump that comes with it, your booklets and everything else, instruction, quick start manual, multi-language in all of it. And not too sure what this one is. Again, installation instructions. I think, yeah, that's it. This is just telling you how to put all your kit together for the bike, yeah. Okay. Right, I mean, that's it, yeah. That's basically it. Now, obviously, you know, you set it up and you put all your, you know, you set it up how you want to set it up, you know, the map, whether you want to track up, track north, whether you want a 3D. I put mine on 3D normally, and then you've got your map layers, you've got your map, you can have more, less, normal, which show different bits and pieces. I mean, this is the personal individual, so, and it takes time to do. Like I say, it'll want to do an update first of all, so there's no point sitting there doing all that because it just takes time. So I just wanted to this one, this Louis edition, right? This Louis is Louis Motos, which is a shop in France, a motorcycle outlet in France, and this was done for them, I do believe. And so with this one, this comes with all of Europe already loaded on it. It's got there's the information on this compared to my old one, you know, it's great. But this Louis edition, I've got free access to African, Canadian, Australian and somewhere else, 4 other different continents, that if I want to download them to this, I can do it for free. It's part of the package, yeah? So, should I want to go on a 10-year tour, I can take my little buddy here with me and we shouldn't get lost. And yeah, you know, I mean, I know I got that Android Auto, which again, I'm really pleased with it. I really am. It works extremely well. But it's only as good as your phone signal. That's the thing. So, you know, I'm at the moment, this, you know, the satellite system works well. You very, very rarely you lose you know, the satellite connection, unless we have one of these geometric storms, of course, that tends to, but even that now in modern day satellites, it doesn't really affect it. Hence the fact when we had that storm where all the northern lights were showed visible all over the place, you know, my internet, which again is satellite, it just didn't affect it, you know, so it's come on in leaps and bounds. One feature that I do like with this is the fact that you can program in this I think it's 2 emergency numbers, and this detects an accident. Should there's a sensor in this, and a real good thump or vibration. This then goes into like accident mode, and it will call apparently the 2 numbers that you've put in. Now, that's my wife and my oldest daughter in France. Now, whether they want to actually do anything about it, of course, they'll probably just look at it and say, the silly old bugger's fell off his bike, he'll be okay, and just leave me there. But it is at least good to know that, you know, it has got something built in, which going back to Itchy Boots again, when she fell off her bike, she had to go into her bags and get out the Garmin, is it Garmin Reach, I think it's called, where she has to put the text message in herself and send it, which was fine, although it's a shame that she didn't have it round her neck. It would have saved a little bit of trouble of getting it, but, you know, where this thing now, it detects, like I say, if you're in an accident. Of course, let's face it, if it, you know, you'd like to think, but that this wouldn't happen, but if it was a real bad accident, there's a possibility as well that this will get smashed and makes no odds. Anyway, okay. So what I got to do is get it fitted on the bike. That's, you know, well, I'm going to set it all up. Obviously I need to get the windows open because it got to get the satellites to set a lot of it up and get it all set up, and then, you know, I've got on the Himalayan, at the moment that's the bike it's going to be fitted on. I am going to buy an additional wiring kit for it, and then it'll be fitted on the Transalp. So yeah, that will be the next video. But when that's going to be, yes, the foot's getting easier. Standing for long periods of time isn't a good idea because it brings the swelling back up. So it's possibly not going to be yet, as much as I'd like to think. Hey ho, it is. Okay, I think that's about it really. Again, ending this video, wishing Itchy Boots, Nora Lee, a speedy recovery, and, you know, hoping that she's okay, or, you know, the best that she can be. Right, okay, so that's it from me. Again, I hope all you lovely people on motorcycles are getting out there and, you know, riding and enjoying yourselves. Again, I wish I was, but, you know, these things unfortunately are sent to try us, and yeah. So if you've liked this or anything else I do, looking back on some of my older videos, if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. And I'll tell you what, one thing that I have noticed, because, you know, we get you know, anyone that puts videos out on YouTube, you get your monthly thing that comes through off them telling you, you know, this is up or that's down or whatever. And there's a lot of people that watch me, you know, but for some unknown reason, you don't subscribe. You watch me, but you don't subscribe. And you know what? It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but what it does do, it helps me. You know, more subscribers, it just helps me. And so, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go on, just be a devil, eh? Just hit that subscribe button and, you know, make an old man who's sat down for a long time happy. All right, okay, I'm not pleading. Well, I am really, but, you know. Anyway, okay, so take care of yourselves, and like I say, if you can get out on your motorbikes, get out, enjoy yourself. That's what they're for. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know when it's going to be, although I'll probably pop in for a chat, you know, if nothing else. Who knows, if I think the foot's getting a bit better, I might even, with the help of one of my mates, we'll get the tank off and I could wire that thing. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for all the messages that, you know, I got wishing me a speedy recovery. I really appreciate that too. Right, okay, that's it. I don't want to bore you all. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.